Today is Blacksmiths Ride for Life. And as you can see, lots of people showed up for this one. Got about almost 2,000 people for this one. It's going to be a special day. I'll have pictures later. Everybody, God bless, be safe. Talk to you later.
Enjoy here. Oh, and let me just shout out Kelly Brown, everybody. So glad you can make it. So glad you can make it. I want to thank our sponsors. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget anybody. I want to thank the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, Audio Video Experience, our friends at Dunkin' Donuts as well, Federal Cigar, Sear Kitchen and Bath, and Ben's Auto Body. I want to introduce you not only to Andy's mom, for those of you that have never met her. She is lovely. Debbie is here, his sister as well. But we couldn't do it without the sponsors, okay? Because shortly after Andy passed away a few years ago, I called Al here from Seacoast Harley, and I said, here's what I want to do, and here's what I think Andy would really love, a motorcycle ride in his name to help spread the word for organ donation and helping others is the greatest gift that you could do. So that's Andy's legacy, and this is our way of sort of maintaining that. And when I made that phone call, it was name the time, name the date, bam, we're all in, 100%. So I want to introduce you to the guy who said that, who's been a great friend of the show, and Andy's as well. Let's get Al up here from the Seacoast Harley. Yeah! Tell you how much we appreciate it, brother. Couple words?
First of all, thank you, everybody, for showing up today. Andy was a very good friend of ours, and we miss him deeply. And seeing all the faces today here makes me very, very proud, and I'm sure he's smiling, looking down on us today. So, a couple favors, if we could. First of all, if everybody could turn and look at the roof. we want to get a picture of everybody.
Wait 1 second.
Hold it.
Don't jump!
Take one more. Please. Okay, great. And one more request: when you're on your bikes, before we leave, they're going to go to the back of the building. If we could do the same thing, when you mount up on your bikes, just kind of look at the roof and give a wave. That'd be great. Again, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I also, I would like to ask you, there's a lot of work and a lot of planning that goes into today, and I want to ask you to please give a nice round of applause and thank you from Seacoast Harley Davidson. Ariel, give Ariel a nice hand.
Ariel!
She's the best. She's the best. And where's Ann Landau? She's one of our. Where's Ann Landau? She's one of our team members, but she's the best. So give her a round of applause too. Okay. So the reason we're here is obviously to help celebrate Andy. I met a few people here today that are not only had family members that have been organ recipients in the last few years, heart transplants and liver transplants and kidney transplants, and also people who are riding that have gotten transplants. The ability that all of us have to save many, many lives, it happens with the stroke of a pen. And if you haven't done it already, I'm going to bring up Laura from Donate Life New England, who's going to talk a little bit about how easy it is to become an organ donor. And how many of you have become registered organ donors, okay? I hope every hand goes up. I'll tell you, thank you so much. You can register right over there at the Donate Life New England box, and Laura's going to tell you about it. Nice hand from Laura for Donate Life New England.
For being here today. It is such an honor for us to be a part of this amazing event. Andy was a really great advocate for organ and tissue donation. I know he would be so proud to see us all here today.
Hey, howdy all. TC's Corner. Just like to give you a little backstory on this. Andy was a good friend of ours. We used to go to the gym together and stuff and hang out a lot of the time. He got an infection around his heart. When he got the infection around his heart, it started to destroy his heart. He didn't know it at the time. If they caught it in time, it wouldn't have done any damage, but it did damage. He was a local personality on one of the local radio shows. Great guy. He'd do anything for you. He was getting to the point where he either had to have a heart transplant or he was going to die. So he had a pacemaker installed. Well, he passed out and his hold on one second. His pacemaker restarted his heart, but when he fell in between a couch and a table, and his neck was pushed forward, so it got his heart beating again, but unfortunately he laid on the ground too long and was clinically brain dead. So they had to pull the plug. He was a great guy, and it's a great cause, so if any of you out there haven't done it yet, go to Donate a Life. It was very important to him. Now it's very important to all of us. God bless. Be safe. Love you all. Bye.